Hello, everyone. Yensid Organist here, and welcome back to another episode of Apotheosis. Hope you all are having a good day today. So, today's episode, we are going to be cleaning up some stuff that we have missed in some of the places we have visited. And I want to give a huge thank you to Plasmac8547. Who has been helping me out with this journey through a lot of very useful comments and put together a whole list of things that I have missed or forgotten about along the way before we move on to the next part of the story. So we're going to be jumping around a bit today. Trying to get a whole bunch of these things done. I'm probably not going to get everything on the list he gave me finished, but we'll go from there and see what all we can see. So the first thing we are doing is we are headed back to the Avsol repository, and I just realized I can actually take a shortcut here because we can just hop into the thing. I'm blanking on what it's called. But basically the thing that lets us quickly travel through the world. Even though Avsol is not that far, it's still better to go through the central terminal. And where are we going? Central Tower. Nope. Is Avsol a central tower? Palisades Heath, Gulf of Drehmal, Capital Valley, Avsol. Yes, it is. Oh, there's a compass here. Do I not have this compass? I swear I already have this compass. I swear I already have that compass, but okay. Well, now I have it again, so... oh, it could be because we opened a thing. All right, so I believe that we actually need to head down here. Let's see. Okay, yep, this we've seen. So we have these blade fragments that we have been collecting. And if I'm remembering correctly, the Avsol repository is actually down here. I hope this is right. Oh, look at this. Yeah, so we were here very early on. This is actually one of the first places we visited. But there were things that would unlock as we go through. So let's see what we've got here. Stasis facility, hidden research facility beneath Rocky Crag near the center of the Capital Valley. This is where we came in. What do we got here? Avsol. Okay, that's where we currently are. Salmavir, a large epsilonic science facility that appears frozen in time. Experiments on stasis, advanced flight temporal mechanics were experimented there. Autonomous survey drones discovered an energy anomaly within the mountain, spurring the creation of primal energy collection facility. The highest tower was initially inaccessible, but by manipulating the temporal engine, a method of ingress was established. Within one half of the mysterious Mythbreaker's blade was stored. That's what we've got right here. Exodus Citadel. This was our 50% completed quest. Deceptively expansive blue Exodus military base deep within the Nimaj Swamp. Mythbreaker was forged here via the Graviton Crucible. Specifications derived from data received from a device called the Resonant Eye. Charging Mythbreaker would require a different source of primal energy as to not compromise the entire grid. The other half of Mythbreaker's blade was found in the Graviton Crucible. Anir sought ascension via God Machine. Alright, these have not opened yet, but we might have some on the other side. I thought I saw a copper golem over here, but no. Actually, only one on this side. What is this? Mount Yavlix. The base of Mount Yavlix lies a massive door sealed with a giant orb that can only be broken with a highly concentrated blast of primal energy. Something important may lie inside. There's more to be discovered here. Okay, so we're still working our way towards that. But I think... yeah, I think this is what we need. What do we got here? Kovas' note. Right behind me is the pinnacle of atomic weapons technology. Well, the hilt of it, at least. Currently, the other pieces are being kept at secure R&D locations. Okay. So, do we have any instructions on how we get this now? Can I climb up here? Right, because we can't break anything. Oh, there's a thing over here. Let's see. Kovas' evaluation. One of the most fascinating features of this weapon is just how powerful it can become. While simply connecting the fragments would lead to a formidable blade, it only reveals its true strength when exposed to a significant quantity of primal energy. Current tests have failed to find an upper limit. Okay. So, how do I... Can be reunited in the Avsol repository. Okay. So, how do we do that? What happens if I chuck them here? Oh! Oh, something is happening. There we go. Whoa! Sweet. Anticlimax, inert mythbreaker. So what do we got? After reuniting the piece of Absalom's greatest weapon, you are struck by its lack of effectiveness. Is this really it? Inert mythbreaker. Okay. So, what the... While perfect in form, it is clear that the weapon lacks something. A blade with such infinite potential should not go to waste. When in main hand, -4 max health, minus movement speed, attack damage, and attack speed. Okay, so obviously we know this needs more energy. So we have that, but we're probably not going to do anything with that at this point. So, all right, that's what we've got here. We have that finished. We are going to head out and see what else there is to explore. Our next location is over here near Kasai, and there is an island to the west that's been referenced in some books that we have found. So we're going to see if we can find that. And I think we are relatively close to the ocean. So we're just going to kind of follow the terrain up here and see what we can find. Whee! I don't know if we have been to that. I wonder if that's our island. I do want to check back this way. Just see if there's anything else. Maybe we will go up to the top and take a look around. So I don't see anything else, but this does go on for quite a ways. So I guess I'm gonna ride around the coast. There's a little island there. Is that what we're looking for? I feel like this island is supposed to be fairly significant. So I mean, there's a chest over here. I don't think this is what I'm looking for. Yeah, this is certainly nothing out of the ordinary. I think this may be what I'm looking for. There seems to be some structure over here. So, we'll go check that out. There's TNT. And this does, in fact, seem to be an island, so... I'm just going to glide over here. Icicle has been safely recalled. Yeah, there's definitely something here. Vault of Knowledge. Condemned by order of Mr. Vod of something. Okay. So what was this? Avsom stored scores of knowledge within expansive hidden libraries and vaults across the realm. Discovered the last Avsomic vault. Okay. So, how do we get in? Other than, you know, breaking a hole in the wall. And we climb ladders. That's how we get in. We go to the top. And we find the secret entrance that is not up here. No, I don't think this is how we get in. I think we get in by breaking this block. Yep. Aha! Made it inside. Oh, there's a guy in here. Lots of books. Oh, this guy has... Oh! Oh, boy! What? What is... What? 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 Well, that was, something. All right, back we go. Step 1, click bed. Where did this guy go? Those are just zombies in the wall. Where's the guy who eviscerated me? He didn't escape, did he? I'm sure he's in here somewhere. There he is. Haha, got him. Alright, is that everybody in here? Looks like it. Okay. What's over here? A chest! Anything gonna attack me? What do we got? Altfuzz Bowblade, Sharpness 2, Unbreaking 4. When faced with retaliation from Malus, the Order of Insom began a research campaign into the powerful energy source that was utilized by the ancient Avsomic Empire to fuel magic weaponry. Altvel Utafal, one of Insom's founders, went insane in one of Avsom's vaults searching for answers. Reversal. On a melee kill, grants increased arrow damage and unlimited piercing for a short time. Dude. Okay, that's pretty nice. Alright. And that's the recipe for that. So, obviously that's going to use an arrow. Or it's going to use arrows. But we can use it as a... Oh, look, it's nighttime. Hey, that worked out well. I didn't see anything else in there. Alright, well, let's go test this out. I need some mobs. More than this creeper. Dude! Ha! Of course, I'm actually using arrows now, so that is something to be aware of. Okay. That's pretty cool. Why is it all creepers down here? still don't have anything that can one-shot a creeper. That's just normal. Whoa! That's a creeper behind me. Okay. Alright, well, I could potentially see some uses for that. So, oh good, now all the mobs have shown up. Wonderful. Our next stop is Mount Ebonfire. So, there is supposed to be something in this mine shaft over here, which I remember, I believe we started exploring, and I think a skeleton or a creeper ended my journey into this part of the world, and I don't think I had a bed, so I gave up. And said, there probably wasn't anything worthwhile in here. So let's go ahead and head in. Yeah, I see the problems. All right. There's a door here, so let's go check this out. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, there's a chest in here. Not really anything that I need in there. So let's see, what else we got? Yeah, don't... Oh. I'm thinking there's probably not anything in the lava. I'm hoping there's not anything under the lava. Oh, I think we got this, because there's no spawner over here. Yeah, okay. So, what else is there? And I think I went down there. I don't know if we looked... No, I think we went there. Oh, there are stone bricks over there. That tells me that there is possibly something over here, including parkour. Look how good I am getting at the parkour. Yep, definitely something over here. Oh, that's a spawner. No, thank you. And what do we got? Nothing. Alright, down we go. Another spawner. Gone. Sure, I'll take some of that. Anything else up here? No. There's a ladder. We'll go down. Probably more spawners. Spawners? I don't see any. Can I really not? There we go. Ooh, golden apple. Okay. And I hear things. More spawners. Uh-oh. Ha! How'd that work out for you? Can I really not hit you in there? Okay, we need to get this. Where's that spawner? I'm stuck in a web. Oh, you tried to sneak attack. You failed. Alright, the spawner is over there. There we go. Okay. And what do we got? Ooh, Flimmer. Knockback 1, Fire Aspect 1, Unbreaking 4. Male's generals have occupied Ebon Run for over a century, forcing its Drehmal to work long hours in mines and quarries. The most trusted are allowed to test Red Dawn's experimental mining technology. Excavation Torch. This hammer mines multiple blocks in one swing. Sweet! Let's see. Anything under here? Whoops. Ooh, block scales. So, let's test this thing out. Okay, let's maybe not test it out on the scales. Oh, look at that. I can't get through there. That's alright. Is there anything under here? There is. Alright. Nothing great. We'll throw the junk in there. Okay, cool. Alright, on to the next thing. Our next stop is the Exodus Citadel. And we found the entrance to the underground portion very quickly. And in doing so, failed to completely search the upper portion of this and missed some stuff. So we are going to have a little look around here and see if there is anything to be found here. I need a block. A little staircase here. No, doesn't look like there's anything there. Ooh, wait, that was a... Is there anything down there? I don't know. Could just be a fancy block. Okay, that's... Yeah, we don't want to go down there. There's a chest over here. Anything in there? Water breathing, meh. That would have been useful. Something, something, something. Water breathing. It's a chest over here. So now you work at the Exodus Citadel, FAQ Vault. I don't know if there's anything in here we need. Question. The Exodus Citadel is already at the bottom of Lake Nimaj. Why did Blue Exodus build an even more secretive facility underneath? Primary reason the vault exists is to protect crucial personnel and technology from attacks directed at the Citadel proper. What happens in the vault? Lots of things. Can I visit the vault? Only with the express permission of supervising officer. Okay, yeah, nothing really new that we need there. Let's see, anything else around here? There's a button here. Oh! Secret... Oh, okay, gotta go fast. Did that do anything? Apparently not. No, but there's a chest over here. Oh! Void Tear Dagger. Blue Exodus was so adept at hiding secrets, no one knew they employed an order of assassins until Islamic archaeologists discovered one of these ingenious runic daggers nearly a millennia after every member had died. Null Cloak. Holding this weapon grants the wielder invisibility and makes nearby mobs much less aggressive. Whoo! That's nice. Invisible. Look at that. Obviously, we would probably need to take the armor off. But, yeah. How do I get out of here? Oh, I think we could probably go out this way. Cool. All right. Well, I think I have, let's see. I think I have 2 more minor things to explore and then a couple of major things to explore. So I'm going to travel to the other side of the world because we have to go back to the prison at Shatterhorn Gulch. So there is a high probability that the item we are looking for has despawned. But the warden that we killed should have dropped something. So it is possible that it fell down here and we just missed it. I'm going to, speaking of the warden, hi. Ow. Ow. There's a creeper. I heard the creepers. So he will likely not drop the item again. But if it fell from up above, I have no idea where it would be. We're gonna... Oh, good, he's back. He seems to be stuck there for the moment, though. So we're gonna free cam, and we're also gonna F3B, and we're just gonna take a look and see. We killed him somewhere near the top. Yeah, I think that the item that he dropped probably has despawned, because we definitely spent a good amount of time in the area. So, unless a zombie picked it up, which does not appear to be the case, looks like we're going to have to either try to give that to ourselves, or, where's my new bow? Oh, I actually have to kill something with it. Who wants to be my sacrifice? You? You. Uh-oh. That was poorly executed. Okay, mistakes have been made. Ow! I missed! Aha! I'm still getting... Ow, okay. Eat. And... Come on, let me eat. There we go. Okay. Let me out. Silverfish? What? It's been infested. Alright. So, what did I pick up? Nothing useful. Alright, so let's pop over here. I heard him. Alright, and then we're gonna see, can we do... Give... No. Whoops. Sid, doesn't look like I can do a give it to myself. So, that is unfortunate. I could potentially pop into creative mode. I'm not entirely sure that that will work, because I feel like you don't get the recipe for something unless you actually pick it up. Where is my bed? Over here. And my horse. And whatever that is. Okay. So, let's turn that off. Let me go try this out in my creative world and see if we can get it. The answer is yes, we can get it from creative, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And we are going to give ourselves festering strides, because this actually is a pretty decent thing. So, Unbreaking 5 Mending. The Warden of Shadowhorn Gulch was a terrible, sadistic man of gluttony. Some time ago, a powerful arcanist was imprisoned within the tallest belfry, who, in their grand escape, cursed the Warden with immortality and endless festering wounds. Necrotic Vigor. Wearing these boots grants the user a regenerating absorption shield. Plus 10 max health, minus 40 armor toughness, minus 40 armor, minus 40 armor toughness %. So, that's pretty good. Oh, wait, hang on. Go back to survival. There we go. Alright, so we get more health, which is nice. And should take less damage. Let's go see if there's anything in here to... So, a regenerative shield. So if I look at here, oh, we've got absorption. Nice. So that should... regenerate? No? So we still have absorption. Oh, there it comes back. So it must we must get it every 25 seconds or so. All right. I can see some uses for that. Cool. All right. So I guess we have one more place to go back to today, and that is to the city of Oklahoma. And we are back here at Ansel Castle, and it was suggested that I head to the basement and see what there is to see there. So I'm gonna... Oh, thought that was a thing. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to get down there, and we'll go from there. After a lot of looking around, I found this dusty memo. So now there are 3 books in here, which I did read when I was here last time. But this memo tells us a couple of things. Profit and Power from Far Northern and Schools of Magic. And as I reread these things, I thought some of that sounded familiar. And of course, I've already forgotten what these were. Profit and Power. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so that's that. The second one is from Far Northern. So let's see. From Far Northern. Okay. And then last but not least, Schools of Magic. Oh! Pants! All right. What did we get? Crypt Keeper's leggings. Recently recovered from the crypts of Oklahoma, these Avsonic Guards leggings were built by Blue X's to allow the wearer to perceive, detain, and silence an arcanist before they can utter a single word. And the legs plus 8% attack damage, plus 5 armor. So I don't know what that means. But yeah. Protection... Mending, unbreaking. Wait, no, that's not the ones I'm currently wearing. So yeah, all right. Guys, with all of our I can talk. With all of our new tools and equipment, I think we are going to call it an episode there for today. Next time, we have a couple of bigger things that we are going to be taking on. Now that we have some good stuff, we're going to try the arena again. Yay, that's good. And then there's a place that we visited a long time ago, an underground city that I walked in, looked at, and went, no, not yet. So we are going to go attempt to find that again. But yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. See ya real soon.